Hello YouTube, Double D here. I'm here with my second Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. This time I'm trying out 6 Sams. Now, I've taken this, not this particular deck, but I took a deck I was trying to make a very consistent 6 Samurai deck and it didn't really work out because they basically jump on the field and once they've lost field control, they kind of just slowly wither away and yeah. So I'm trying a more it's not aggro, but it's a little different using a few other 6 samurais that we don't usually use typically. So here goes. Let me start with the monsters. So obviously you want to run 3 of these. Your main tuner, you gotta have that. 3 Grandmaster for the what the heck do you call that? For the asceticism. And then I run 2 Mizuho. It's a new tech that I'm trying. Okay, so you guys can try it out, see what you think too. And then 2 Shinai to go with it. Now the way this works is let me see. Okay, so you got Mizuho and Shinai. First, I'd like to point out that if you put them together, they make this one seal, and they're also wearing what is it? The same necklace or something like that. Yeah, they wear the same necklace because they're supposed to be lovers or something like that. That's the lore behind it. But anyhow, the way this works is Mizuho is going to be like, okay, I'm going to tribute Shinai, pops something on the field, anything, and Shinai goes to the grave. When he goes to the grave, he gets to add another 6 Sam of, except himself, of course, to the hand. It'd be a crazy loop otherwise. Which is great because it's the one thing 6 Sams are kind of missing is that like sort of plussing. Their only real plus is United, which realistically isn't that great. It depends. You have to have hand advantage. Okay, I bumped Kaigeki down to 2 because a lot of times he gets Veilered or Fiendish Chain, something like that. There's a lot of ways to stop him, so I kind of like the Elder more, but he's still good to have just in case. 2 Grandmaster, I don't like to play 3, it gets way too cloggy, but he's still great to have, of course. Only 2 Kizan, I think. I don't really like running 3 just because, not in this build anyway, maybe in a more aggro build where I'm just trying to take the field, but here, it's like, he's just another 21 beat stick, so it's like, it doesn't really matter, Anyhow, so now I got my one-ofs. This is a new one that I'm trying. It's Inishi, the Chancellor. He's basically a Chaos Orc. So my play with him is I like to go banish 2, special him, then pop something on your field, then normal Kagemusha, make an 8, and then attack, presumably. I run 1 Zanji for the asceticism with Kazan, and 1 Inishi, again, asceticism with Kaigeki, and also Inishi is broken. Spell speed 2, all he needs is another 6 Sam on the field, and he can just banish 2, bounce. So he works out pretty darn good. Let's go over spells. So 3 asceticism, that just gets your first turn Shein and then all your 5s. You got 3 United for draw power. 3 Smoke Signal, obviously, so you can search things out. Then 1 Mind Control, 1 Cunning. I never used to play it way back, but Cunning's really good because, I mean, you can literally just take like an Elder and like tribute him for Shein. Or if you're really desperate, you can always just go take Shein, then special Shein back again just to hit for another 25 if you're really trying to push for game. Keep in mind, though, you have to have an original target in the grave in order to do that. Anyhow, Rhoda, obviously, and Dark Hole. So that's spells. Let me go to traps. I play 2 double-edged sword techniques. Help bring out those 5 some more, or something else, depending on what you're trying to do. 2 Fiendish Chain to kind of slow down my opponent and negate their effects, obviously. Torrential Tribute, Bottomless, Solemn, and 1 Musakami. I don't like to overplay that card because it's situational, but it's good to have at the same time. So that's the main board. Let's go to the extra deck now. So we run one 3-star. Usually you don't go 3, but you can. So Zen Man, she's a good 3. I actually kind of want to get a Fortune Tune though. It's a really good card. One Shein, the other Shein that is. Utopia, um, My Stroke, Cowboy. So those are your 4s. And then I like to play one Volcasaurus. I've been yelled at a lot for playing this card, but it's great because what is it that 6 Sams don't do? They are weak, so they can't get over big guys. So if you have to, make this guy. And it's actually not that hard because you make 5s all the time, and you have Grandmaster. So might as well. Synchros. Let's go to Synchros. We got Armory Arm for a 4. We got 4 5s. We have Catastor, Sheehan, obviously, and then I run 2 of these guys. Scarred Warriors. They're pretty good, and they make a good lock if you can get them both out. 1 6 Gaia, 7 Black Rose, and 2 8s Crimson Blader and Scrap Dragon. Okay, so quickly go over the side. I've got a Thunder King and Grand Mole, 3 MST, 2 Soul Release, 2 Light Imprisonings, 2 Rivalries, 2 Deep Prisons. Mainly that's for Dark Worlds because I found it's one of my worst matchups. Uh, Macrocosmos. I'd rather have a Dimensional Fissure just because you can't use what do you call it? You can't use United when Macro's on the field. And then finally Soul Drain. I'd also like to try and get an Eradicator for spellbooks, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get that anytime soon. So anyhow, yeah, rate and comment. Tell me what you think about it. I'm going to try it out myself and see how it works. Thanks for viewing, and I'll see you again pretty soon.